Hello, friends. Welcome again to the Cricket Karma, and I'm really sorry for this late post of my new video. This time on a different topic. I couldn't upload videos due to some work and health issues of late, but I promise that I'll bring more videos in the coming times, amazing content for you, so that you get to know more about cricket. So, I made my first short video about ball tampering. Let's talk in detail. Guys, you know very well about the most powerful Australian cricket team. The specialty of this team is practicing new techniques, motivating spirits, and doing all that it takes to play and win big championships. Yes, my friends, they are so much popular in so many years for their various techniques, for their strengths, for their fighting spirit, right? A total of 20 teams have competed in the 11 editions of the World Cup Cricket Tournament, right? Australia has won the tournament 5 times, India and West Indies, well, twice each, while Pakistan, Sri Lanka, and England have won it once. And they achieved many such victories, Australians. They are really good. But need to know that if the Australian team is powerful, then why did they do something called as ball tampering back in 2018? Well, was it required? If you ask me, then I said maybe no. They are the best team in the world. So it is not required for them to do something like this. That did ruin a career of some individuals in their team. By doing this, not only individually you are creating a really bad reputation for yourself, but also keeping the name of the country at stake, isn't it? Because in the sports, we represent our nation at a bigger scale. Well, in March 2018, the Australian cricket team toured South Africa to play 4 test matches against the South African team. Entering the third test match, the series was equally poised at 1-all. On 24th March 2018, during the third day of the third test, after about 43rd over of South Africa's second innings. Well, friends, Australia's Cameron Bancroft was shown on the television coverage doing something funny. I wouldn't say it was funny, and on screens at the ground appearing to rub the ball with a small yellow object. Well, after Bancroft realized that he had been seen, he was again shown on the television coverage on bigger screens on the ground, hiding the object in front of his trousers. He was then approached by the umpires and she showed them a dark microfiber sunglass pouch from his pocket. Well, the umpires inspected the ball and chose neither to offer the ball to the South African team to replace it if they wished, nor award them 5 penalty runs. The options available to the umpires under Law 41.3 of the Laws of Cricket is indicated that the ball had not been altered in any noticeable way. At that time, South Africa was at a pretty decent, comfortable position at 129 for 2 with a 185 run lead. Well, while this happened, at the press conference at the end of the day's play, Bancroft, accompanied by Australia's skipper Stevesmith, admitted that he was shown attempting to alter the condition of the ball using a short length of the yellow adhesive tape, to which dirt and grit had adhered, forming an abrasive surface. Well, friends, we have had heard so many stories about Pakistani cricketers during the times in the 80s and 90s where they used so many different measures to shine one side of the ball for the reverse swing. Well, there were some were naturally gifted, like if I have to remember Wasim Akram, who never had to do this. He was naturally gifted to reverse the ball, and the ball used to become older. Right. Well, in this case, 5 days later, and after an investigation of the incident by Australian cricket, Bancroft admitted it was sandpaper which cricketers used to maintain their bats. Smith also admitted that he knew of the plan in advance of Bancroft's actions. Smith said that the plan was made during the lunch break by the leadership group, which he did not name. Smith said it was a big mistake. And when questioned by the media, said that he would not be standing down as captain of the team. Well, that was really, I would say, really awkward situation, but it's so much messy, right, friends? But guys, everyone was thinking, who is the main person, who is the main culprit behind this? Who is the head of the leadership group? Which the influence and whom forced these individuals to do such a big mistake at an international level? Guys, this is something serious. After the investigation, Australian cricket CEO James Sutherland said the press on 25th March 2018. Well, he apologized to fans and confirmed that both Smith and Warner had agreed to stand down from their roles as captain and vice captains, respectively, for the rest of the match. In this, Warner was added after the investigation. Warner was involved in this act. In the same release, David Peaver announced that Tim Paine, the team's wicketkeeper, had been endorsed by the Board of Cricket to step in as acting skipper, and Smith and Warner take to field under him. South Africa subsequently went on to win this test match by massive margin of 322 runs. And Australia dismissed very cheaply, I would say, for 107 in the fourth innings. Well, on 27th March 2018, Sutherland announced that as a result of the preliminary investigation, Smith and Warner, as well as Bancroft, had been charged with bringing the game into disrepute, and they were suspended and would be sent home. He said that further sanctions against these three players would be announced within the next 24 hours, and that Cricket of Australia was satisfied that no one else was involved. But after more investigation, Warner was found to be responsible for the development of the plan to alter the condition of the ball and instructing Bancroft on how to do it, including demonstrating the technique to him. He was also found to have failed to prevent the plan from being implemented. Well, he misled match officials by concealing his knowledge of the plan and not voluntarily report his involvement. He received a 12-month suspension for all international and domestic cricket, and he will not be considered for any leadership positions ever after again. Oh my god. Smith was found to have known of the plan but failed to take steps to prevent them. He told Bancroft to conceal the same sandpaper in his trousers. He misled match officials and others regarding Bancroft's attempts to artificially alter the condition of the ball and made misleading public comments regarding the nature, extent, and participants of the plan. He received a 12-month suspension from all international and domestic cricket, and he will not be considered for team leadership positions for at least another minimum of 12 months. Ahead of this decision, Smith and Warner had stepped down as captains of the Rajasthan Royals and Sunrisers Hyderabad IPL teams in 2018 IPL League. On 28th March 2018, the Board of Control for Cricket India (BCCI) announced that neither Smith nor Warner would be able to play in the 2018 IPL. Well, such a mess, isn't it? On 31st March 2018, an emotional Warner gave a press conference in Sydney. He described his actions as inexcusable and deeply regrettable. He apologized for the breach of trust and his actions, accepting full responsibility for the part he played in this whole ball tampering incident and said that the next 12 months would be a tough and emotional time for him. His priority at this time would be the well-being of his family. While he hoped to play for Australia again, he was resigned for it. He said he would spend the coming weeks and months looking at himself as a man and would seek advice and expertise to make serious changes. He supported Australian cricket investigation into the culture of the Australian cricket side. Well, that was disastrous. Illustrious career of these two great cricketing individuals, Steve Smith and Warner. Guys, this wasn't warranted for, was it? Was it really required? Well, Bancroft was the first of the three banned players to return to Australian professional cricket. On 30th December 2018, he represented the Perth Scorchers in 2018-19 Big Bash League season. Well, the bans on Smith and Warner ended on 29 March 2019. Well, about a year, right? Coinciding with the date of the fourth one-day international match of Australia's series against Pakistan in UAE. However, neither made their international return until the first match of 2019 Cricket World Cup. The trio made their returns to the Test arena at Edgbaston on 1st August in the first Test of the 2019 Ashes series, with Smith scoring a wonderful 144 and 142, earning him the man of the match. Wow, what a comeback! As Australia beat England by a comprehensive margin of 251 runs. In Feb 2020, Smith and Warner were named in Australia's limited overs edition for the tour to South Africa. They both played their opening T20 match of the tour, the first time they had ever represented Australia in South Africa since their bans in 2018. Cricket Australia has reopened an investigation into the scandal after Bancroft hinted that some bowlers also knew about it. Well, a little bit of twist to the tale, right? So that's it for this topic, guys. I think, well, do let me know. Please comment, please subscribe to my channel. Please do let me know what you feel about it. Please give me your suggestions, your inputs. This is really going to be helpful to me. Thank you so much for listening to me, and thank you so much for supporting me so much massively, guys.